third-party pump.
The one thing we struggle with in the UK, if we drop this temperature down to -20, we don't need to change that pipework.
Welcome to the UK series. Hello everyone, we are here at the installer show at Panasonic stand with Nathan, key account manager for Panasonic products. I've been working in Panasonic for a lot of years and I think one of the best heat pump on the market. They have this new series, M series. Can you tell us something about M series? What is the big advantage and what is the key feature for end users and for installers?
Of course, Ken. So we just have released the M series generation of heat pumps, especially the monoblock system that we do have here. And so one of the key takeaways on the M generation is actually the TCAP technology we've got built inside. So the generation we've got here, we're looking at a 9 kilowatt TCAP. The big thing here, yes, that's a 9 kilowatt TCAP at 7 degrees outside, but if we drop this temperature down to -20, it actually still holds that capacity. So down to -20 at a 65 degree water temperature, we are still going to get that 9 kilowatt of heat coming out of the heat pump itself, which is crucial, especially when we are in the depths of winter, especially in the UK around January time. That's normally when we see a temperature drop. So it's making sure this unit will always perform no matter what temperature it is working in.
What I also like in Panasonic products that they have their own pump, their own circulator pump. They are not working third-party pump, and it's one of the best pump on the market regarding pressure drop and flow rates. We are talking about a lot about design, pressure drops. We have high flow rates with heat pumps. You have in UK a lot of retrofits with microbores, with small pipes. What is your opinion about that? I think it's really good to have that. And how is your feeling about this controlling this pump for the system? So without external pumps, without external components.
So I 100% agree. The pumps inside of our units are phenomenal. The key thing that we want to know with the pump is, yes, we do manufacture this ourselves, and what that allows us to do is to design the whole system around every single part. So we know the installation solutions we need in the UK, that is going to provide the output we need. So personally, especially when we are installing these, we've got the unit outside. The one thing we struggle with in the UK is space inside. The cylinder covers got taken out a long time ago. So now we're having to put cylinders back into the properties. It does mean we can't have pumps everywhere. We can't have all the additional bits. So what this allows us to do is have that one pump in the unit power that whole heating circuit, saving costs on both time and installation from that point. And you are quite correct in what we're saying, that we can self-modulate this pump. So we can see what the heat pump's performing and the output we need to achieve. And not all the time we need that pump fully going full whack to provide that. We can help modulate that pump down to help drive that increasancy, of course, further up, and also helps keep that running costs down. For us, the pump inside of that unit is a really big key selling point, and it's something we do get great feedback from everyone who installs our units.
This unit is, I think, for quite a time now on the market, and R290 is here. What is your experience and feedback from the field? My experience is that these are really robust units. New refrigerant is okay. We have some things regarding flammability, regulation, but looks like product itself, it's really good. And what is your experience and feedback if we compare this with R32 or R410 series? What is the feedback from the field?
It's exactly that. The feedback we've had so far has been phenomenal, especially on the M generation units, what we've got going on. With the R290 refrigerant inside, that just allows us to get our flow temperature up to 75 degrees, so we've got a higher temp output. What this does mean is, especially in some retrofit builds we have in the UK, it means we don't need to change that pipework. We don't need to worry about changing them radiators in there, and that does help keep them costs down on that installation. What it also allows us to do, there's a few different product ranges in the UK when we start looking at your hot water stores and your cylinders, and you can actually get a few different products, which is a phase change material. But to be able to achieve that, you need that higher flow temperature. You do need that 75 degrees. And this unit is one of really not many units on the market that is able to achieve that temperature, and it actually works with these outputs for these phase change material heat stores, which will fit nicely into the UK household in stock as well.
You mentioned phase change material. This is quite interesting because with water we have a problem with the volume. to store, but phase change materials looks like a good solution. Do you have some collaboration with someone, or just experience? What is the feedback regarding phase change materials? Because this is also interesting regarding the whole system solution. We have PVs, batteries, time of use tariffs, heat pumps, phase change materials. What is your opinion about that?
So I do totally agree, and yes, we do have a few partnerships with a few different companies out there, and we do have some installations now that have gone in and have been stored to prove the technology is working, especially very well with the M generation and the L generation previously to this. And you are key. The thing that we are starting to see in this industry now is everyone's starting to release all these different innovation technologies, but the big key thing we need is collaboration. It's not good just one manufacturer creating everything. You do need these partnerships, because you are exactly right. We do have the solar panels on the roof. We've got your heat stores, your phase changes. At a certain point, the grid is going to start getting a bit overloaded, which means the energy companies are going to have to start dumping some energy, either cheaper or for free of charge, going to the households, which is best, well, for everyone from that side of it. It's going to help keep costs down, and more importantly, make sure we've got a premium economical system that's working not just with our range of products, but with all our partners out around, not just in the UK, but in Europe and the whole world from there.
Thank you, Nathan. Really good discussion and conversation about Panasonic heat pump. Thank you everyone for watching. Check our other videos from UK series on the channel, and see you.